What is up? I'm about to do a free presentation for y'all. Get out your notepad. Let's go. I'm going to give you every step you need to heal. And make sure y'all paying attention. Comment some ones if you're ready. Hopefully you got a good 45 minutes to spare. I'm about to give y'all a free presentation to give you every step you need to start healing. So tune in 45 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm about to give you every step you could possibly need to heal naturally. Pull out your notepads. Let's go. Pull out your notepads. Let's go. I even made a little slideshow for myself so I can stay on track. Because y'all know if not, I'll be all over the place. I talk about this and that and this and that. Comment some ones if y'all ready. I'm about to give y'all some free game, full presentation of exactly what you need, piece by piece. Take out your notepad because you're going to need it. Pull up your notepad app on your phone. Lock in for 45 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe 30. I'm going to speed through it. I know some of y'all got good sleep for work and all that stuff, right? Before we get into it, remember, as of right now, you're at about 5 hours left to catch the flash sale. I extended the Valentine's Day sale. Ends tonight at midnight. I'm not extending it any longer. Sign up for the Holistic Health University, $29.99. Today, you don't have any payment in March. Your next payment ain't until April 14th. So you get a whole month free and the Ultimate Detox Bundle for free. Let's get into it. If you're new to my page, you know who I am. You know any of my backstory. Comment ones. If you don't, comment three if you don't really know much about me. Comment three if you don't really know much about my story, who I am, all that stuff, right? Anyways, most of y'all know. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. So I come from being sick just like y'all. I had severe anxiety. Used to pass out all the dang time. Rush to the hospital. Pump full of volume. Couldn't work a job. Balled up on the couch. Jaw locked. Body shaking. Couldn't breathe. Felt like I'm having a heart attack. Constantly having severe anxiety attacks and panic attacks. Okay? I grew up with what you would consider a lot of trauma. Dad was a crack kid. Brother was selling crack. They was always fighting over crack. My dad would break in and steal crack from my brother's safe. And then they just became cordial and came to a mutual agreement that my brother would sell crack to my father. My father would beat my mom in front of me all the time. So I had a lot of traumas. He would kidnap me, all this stuff. Crazy stuff, right? So those are some things that cause anxiety, but also my diet caused anxiety. Used to be 275 pounds. Sleep apnea. If you don't know what sleep apnea is, when I go to sleep in the night, I wake up choking, feel like I'm having a heart attack. Used to have severe sleep apnea, 275 pounds. Severe back pain, highest level bulging disc in my back. Couldn't walk on the treadmill. Couldn't walk through the grocery store without getting tight and having to walk to the dang car, limp to the car because my back was so bad because I had so much inflammation in my body, right? Doctors told me I had Crohn's disease. Couldn't even eat a little, back then I was eating protein bars and all that trash, right? Couldn't even eat that without being hunched over and cramped to the point I can't stand up straight, stomach super bloated, and I'm just like this. Those of y'all know, no. So I had to start going to the doctor, told me I had Crohn's disease, all that stuff, right? Long story short, what else? What else do you need from me, what you might want to know? How did I get into holistic health and holistic healing? My mom, when I was about 17 years old, she started getting sick. She went to the doctors. They told her she had lupus, which is an autoimmune disease. And then they told her she had about 3 years to live. This is about 15 years ago. They told her she had 3 years to live. I panicked. And me, my brother, sisters crying. What do you mean my mom has 3 years to live? What can I do personally? I don't know much, right? So I'm reaching out. I'm Googling. I'm finding Dr. Sebi, all that stuff, right? So I reached out to the Sebi family. This is when he was alive. He got all different wives and different whoever it is. I don't know. I talked to one of the wives on a phone consultation. They told me, yeah, we can help your mom. You just need $5,000. 17 years old. Obviously, I ain't got $5,000. So I'm like, I'm going to learn everything I can. I'm going to spend all my free time to help my mom because I don't want to lose my mom in 3 years, okay? And I don't have $5,000 to pay the Sebi family, right? I understand what y'all do. Yeah, my mom's life is worth $5,000, but I don't have it right now. Right, so I started doing all my research and start studying biochemistry, chemistry, any free Dr. Sebi, any Laila Africa, any Dr. Morris, any Iris Latham, any whatever, watching biochemistry videos on YouTube, Google, like everything possible to get as much knowledge as possible. And I start getting mentors and everything like that, blah, 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 blah. So that's how I got into it, okay? So most of the things y'all dealt with, anxiety, overweight, back pain, digestive issues, poor health. I used to be really skinny also at one point, like Kevin Durant body. So all y'all struggling to gain weight, I've been there too. Then I got big. So whatever you've been through, I've been there, okay? So that's important to understand. Like, And I had to heal all those things I said. I had to heal myself first before I ever start focusing on helping other people and heal y'all. All right? Comment some ones if you following along. I need to make sure y'all paying attention, staying engaged. All right? So no, I don't deal with Crohn's disease. I don't deal with anxiety. I never took any of those medications. I went to a therapist and bawled my eyes out and cried like a little baby, lip puckering and everything for about 2 hours straight. And at the end, all she said was, okay, well, don't worry. I got your prescription. We're going to put you on this. You're going to take this in the morning, 2 of these. And at night, you're going to take this one. This one's stronger, so you may want to break it in half at first. And then we're going to up the doses. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. Just take the pills, take the pills, take the pills, take the pills. And for the Crohn's, don't worry. Just take the pills, take the pills, take the pills. Right? And by the way, my mom's still here. They told her she had 3 years to live. Here we are 15, 16 years later. She's alive. So the doctors, wrong again, as usual. The doctors who told me I was stuck with Crohn's disease the rest of my life, hi, I'm here. I don't have Crohn's disease and I'm not taking your pills. You're wrong again. The doctors told me I had to go to a therapist that was going to put me on pills and I had to take these pills if I ever want to get my mind right. My mind's good. I'm fully functional. I'm doing amazing. You were wrong again. Hi. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep the back pain. Told me I had to go to a chiropractor every single week just to crack my back and adjust me so they can make hundreds, thousands of dollars. I need to take this pill for inflammation. And, just take. One time he told me, just take 8 ibuprofen every single day. That's what the doctor told me. Told me to take 8 ibuprofen a day. Now knowing what I know, there goes my liver, there goes my kidney. And then I would have circled back to my liver, my kidney. And then they would have said, well, just take this pill. Just take this pill. I didn't do none of that. And I'm good. So the doctors, if there's any doctors in here, sorry to offend you, but shut your face, okay? Let's keep it moving. Mindset is key, though. I can never heal myself or help any of you. I can never improve my life financially, mentally, spiritually, whatever, without the right mindset. All right? Somebody comment mindsets. All right? What do the people around you talk about? Is everybody around you at your job, your coworkers, your family talking about how they sick they are? You go into work and everything. Yeah, so, I had my diabetes and my blood pressure, and my mom got cancer, and my anxiety. Man, I was taking some pills. What pills are you taking? Oh, yeah, you want to go to McDonald's? I'll go to McDonald's on lunch break. Do you want Wendy's? I'll go to Wendy's. What are you doing this weekend? You going out to the club? You want shots? Shots on me this weekend. Whoever you're around, that's what your life's going to be like. If all you're talking about is disease, you're more than likely going to end up with disease. If all you're talking about is low vibrational, low frequency stuff, you're going to be in a low frequency. Are you following me? Okay, so you got to change something up, all right? What do all the people around you eat and cook? What are they eating? Are you hanging out with your mom and your sister? Are you using the same recipes as your mom and your sister and your grandma that passed this recipe down? When she had high blood pressure, your mom has high blood pressure, your sister got high blood pressure, you got high blood pressure. Right? So it doesn't run in the family. The problem is that same recipe book is running in the family. And then on top of that, nobody is running in the family. None of y'all exercise. Your grandma ain't have a gym membership. Your mom ain't have a gym membership. You ain't got a gym membership. That's why you have the same illnesses and diseases as them. On top of that, you're living in the same environment as them. You used to live in the same neighborhood where there's no green grass. In your front yard, there's cars driving past all day, so you're breathing in the carbon dioxide. So your mom had respiratory issues because she grew up in that house. Your grandma had respiratory issues because she grew up in the house. Now you got asthma because you grew up on the same block. You're breathing in the same toxins. You're around the same toxic people. So how do you think that somehow you're going to be the one that slips away and just has perfect health? No, more than likely, you're going to deal with the same symptoms, okay? All right. Are y'all following me? Somebody comment some ones. All right, somebody comment some ones. What do you watch and what do you listen to in your free time? Are you listening to people with some knowledge? Are you listening to healthy people? Are you listening to successful people? If you want to be successful, are you listening to successful people? Or are you watching Hollywood Unlocked and Baller Alert all day and in the comment section talking shit? Or are you in my comment section talking shit when you should be listening? What are you listening to? What are you paying attention to? Because that's going to determine who you become in life, right? Who are the 5 people you hang around most? Are the 5 people you hang around losers? Are the 5 people you hang around healthy? Or does this 5, out of the 5 friends, does this one got cancer, this one got diabetes, this one not work out, this one love McDonald's, and this one sure does love a freaking onion blossom from Outback, right? Because that's going to be an issue. Because more than likely, you're going to go get the blooming onion from Outback with that friend that loves those. You're going to end up going to get McDonald's with this friend that loves that. You're going to end up going to the club with this friend that loves that, and you get it, right? What do you watch? What do you listen to? Who are the people you're around? We're about to get into the health, but we always got to start with the mindset. All right? Now, y'all know my phrase. Do what you got to do. It's that simple. I don't believe in if, try, can't, almost, or maybe. I get it done. No excuses. Nothing to it but to do it. Point your finger in the mirror if you blew it. This is the biggest thing for me, right? Whose fault is it? Is it your fault or is it someone else's? If you're unhealthy, if you're on pills, if you have high blood pressure, if you're 50% body fat right now watching this, some of you are. So don't take offense. Don't be soft. If you're soft, my page ain't for you. If you're soft, more than likely, you're going to struggle to get success in your life in all realms. All right, you need to be able to look in the mirror and say, yes, I am 50% body fat. Yes, I hate how I look. I hate how I fit my clothes. I hate having to go to this limited section in the store to get these clothes. I hate taking these pills. And it's my fault because I neglected the gym for the last 10 years. I ate fast food at least 3 times per week for the last 20 years, right? I hung out with these people who do this unhealthy stuff. Take accountability instead of saying, well, you know, I'm just so busy with work, and if I had more time, and if. No. Take it, figure out how to maneuver to change it. All right? You follow me? If you're just joining, I'm doing a presentation. We started with a little bit of my life story. Then we talk about mindset. We're going to move on to health, all right? Comment some ones if y'all paying attention. Remember, and again, the stuff I'm about to give y'all, if y'all think this is something, you ain't seen nothing yet, join the Holistic Health University where I give you detailed protocol for every single disease and illness. All that stuff. Sign up today. This is the last day. It ends in about 5 hours. $29.99, only $1 per day. Just don't get McDonald's this month, and there's your $29 to change your life, to know what to do for you, your mom, your granny, your cousin, your sister, your friends. Whoever has an issue, you pass on the information to them, okay? Be a sign up today. You get the next month free. No payment until April 14th, all right? Mentorship with me, weekly Zoom calls where you can talk to me, turn your mic on, turn your video on. You get my Ultimate Detox Bundle for free, all that stuff. All right? Y'all following me, right? Okay, I see some ones. All right, get your notepads out. First thing you need to do when it comes to healing, once you get the mindset stuff figured out, right? Here's what you need to do. I'm drinking watermelon sea moss juice out of an iron glass. We don't even drink out of iron. All right, hair mineral analysis test. Hair mineral analysis test. This is going to help you uncover the biochemical imbalances causing health issues in your body. It's going to let you understand if you have mineral deficiencies. It's going to let you know if you have heavy metal toxicities. All right, this is an at-home hair collection kit. You put in a piece of hair, you send it in, you get your results back in about 7 days. Hair mineral analysis test. All right. It's going to let you know if you have chemical imbalances, mineral deficiencies. The average American is only functioning off about 50 to 70 minerals on average. Your body needs to be functioning off of 90 plus to be considered functioning at a high level. And on top of that, you got to make sure you're getting the essential minerals. All right? So something like sea moss is going to get you 90 plus minerals right there. Something that you won't even get from any other food. All right? Where can you get one? Great question. Don't worry. Have patience with me. Somebody commented. Hair mineral analysis test. Yes, sea moss. Okay? And you combine it with burdock root, bladderwrack, that's going to get you 100 plus minerals. You can actually click the link in the bio where it says Herb Shop to get ours. If you want some quality stuff, no fake stuff, all that stuff. But yes, optimalhealthnetwork.com. Go to optimalhealthnetwork.com. You can order a hair mineral analysis test. Probably cost you maybe $150, something like that. All right? Somebody comment, free game. Again, make sure you're paying attention. What's the sea moss for? I just let you know it's going to get you 90 plus minerals to make sure you're not mineral deficient. Okay? Cool. Okay? Next, after the hair mineral analysis test, a food sensitivity test. All right, this is going to test you for typically 100 different types of food so you know which ones trigger your body to have different symptoms, different reactions. You can react negatively to things that are typically healthy for other people, which could be why you may be consistently having cramps, headaches, digestive issues, back pain, more inflammation, things like that. Okay? Food sensitivity test. Free game. Cool. All right? We need to know these things because just even some stuff I recommend. I may recommend mushrooms or I may recommend coconut or I may recommend mangoes. you may have an extreme sensitivity to that, a high level of sensitivity. So even though typically that's a great option, it's alkaline, it's Dr. Sebi approved and all that, for you, it may not be. Because everybody's different, right? Everyone's different. So you need to learn yourself, learn your body so that you can improve your health. Otherwise, you could be doing something someone else is doing and it ain't working for you, right? So get a food sensitivity test. One I recommend is My Lab Box. Like a lab, like a, what is it, a golden retriever lab? You know what I mean. My Lab, like laboratory, that's a better, it's better than me using a labradoodle, right? I used to have a labradoodle, by the way. When I had a labradoodle, I had an unhealthy diet. So you know what my labradoodle's name was? He was a tan. And you know labradoodles got that curly, fuzzy skin. His name was Cheddar Biscuit Walker. Because I loved cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster and I felt that he looked like one. That's how unhealthy I was. I named my dog out there damn Cheddar Biscuit. What is wrong with me? All right, let's keep it moving. Y'all got that? MyLabBox.com. Food sensitivity test. You already got the hair mineral analysis test. Boom. Okay. Cool. You need to make sure y'all following along. You need to make sure y'all following along. Okay? Now you need to make sure you have adequate amounts, which you will already know this, of calcium, magnesium, and iron. In many cases, when people are dealing with health issues, I find that they're lacking calcium, magnesium, and iron. Okay? Okay? Y'all following me? Is you following me? I need to make sure. Okay? Comment some ones if you're paying attention. Okay? The reason calcium, magnesium, and iron are important is because you're going to have low energy if you have low iron. Most people are anemic and you don't even know it, even if the doctor didn't diagnose you. Especially black people, and more specifically black women. All right? Because you're losing iron during that time of the month through your blood. All right? When you're having your cycle, you're pushing out iron, so you need to replenish it. All right? And iron is used to make amino acids, which are the building block of protein. It's also used to make and create new neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters are what helps your nervous system function properly, what helps your brain function properly. So if you're iron deficient, you may also suffer from mental health issues. You follow me? You may be more prone to have anxiety attacks, panic attacks, be diagnosed as manic depressed. Okay? Because iron's going to help. Also, you know what else it's going to do? All the ladies more specifically, for your nails and your hair and all that stuff. It's going to help your body produce collagen and balance your hormones. Okay? Somebody comment, free game. All right? But I hope y'all taking notes. You should have your notepad out right now. Because you already done missed it. But if you just joining, you didn't miss a lot. But at least you can tune in now, all right? Don't worry, this live replay will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So, yes. Your page and your lives make my day better. Love to hear it. Yes. So again, we just talked about iron, right? Y'all got all the points of why iron's important. I'll recap real quick. It's going to help your body create amino acids, which are the building block of protein. It's going to help your body create neurotransmitters, which are important for your nervous system and for your brain function. It's going to help your body create collagen, and it's going to help balance your hormones so you don't have hormonal imbalances, all right? Which many of us have hormonal imbalances from the high soy diet and all these unhealthy chemicals, preservatives, and things like that, which is doing a bunch of things to our body I won't get into. But now, on top of iron, we need B12. Because if we're consuming iron, but we don't have B12, guess what happens now? My YouTube name is the same. Search T-Walk Doc on YouTube. It has about 30,000 subscribers, all right? So, if we're consuming iron, you're taking an iron tonic that we sell, links in my bio, right? But if you don't have adequate amounts of B12, your body's not going to be able to utilize that iron properly. So we need to make sure we're getting our B12. Now, many meat eaters will say it's hard to get B12 from plants. Well, if you don't know what you're doing, you're right. All right. Great sources of B12 is seaweed. Get your notepad. Seaweed, mushrooms, and alfalfa sprouts. Seaweed, mushrooms, and alfalfa sprouts. I know I'm crushing this sea moss juice. Cool. You follow me? Comment some ones if you got that. Make sure y'all following along. Make sure y'all following along, and we're going to keep it moving. I'm giving you just what you need. No fluff. And remember also, put that on the screen. Click the link in my bio. You got about 4 hours left. Join the Holistic Health University. If you like this, you ain't seen nothing yet. 20 plus hours worth of holistic health content. All the stuff I can't post on here. Detailed protocols for every single disease and illness, which you know I post brand new testimonials every single day for 3 years and 3 months straight. I never miss a day to my Instagram story. It don't matter. Okay? So sign up today. You get the whole next month free. Your next payment of only $29.99, which is only $1 per day, isn't due until April 14th. Plus, you get my Ultimate Detox Bundle, which is $500 worth of programs for 100% free. You might want to take advantage of that. But you always got the options. Remember, we talked about mindset. You always got the options to just chill and do nothing and stay unhealthy and stay uneducated on important topics that really are important for your life and well-being. You always have that option. Okay, so we just talked about iron. Next, calcium, magnesium. Calcium and magnesium are important because they work together to help the cells create ATP, adenosine triphosphate. This is literally the energy for your cells. All right? ATP. You follow me? Calcium and magnesium work together to create ATP in your body, all right, which is the energy for your cells. All right? They act as electrolytes for your cells and to hydrate your body. So you got to have that calcium and magnesium adequate amounts. You're definitely the real deal. I appreciate it. I'm doing a presentation right now. I'm not answering questions. All I ask for right now is your engagement. Comment some ones. Comment free game so I know that y'all are listening. So we got consistently about 130 in here. So I know y'all following along, getting some value. If you're getting some value, comment some ones. If you ain't signed up for the university yet, you're missing out on a lot. But you got options. Okay? So next, heavy metal detox. And we talked about the importance of getting that hair mineral analysis so you can diagnose yourself to figure out if you do have heavy metal toxicities in your body, right? So you want to do a heavy metal detox. This is going to help prevent buildups in the body, which when you have heavy metal buildup in the body, it's going to cause kidney damage, cardiovascular issues, and neurological conditions. MS, ALS, neurological issues, things that involve the nervous system. All right? Miss Mustang says, I signed up. Shout out to you. Welcome. Welcome to the other side. Welcome to real life. Get your life back. Cardiovascular issues, the #1 killer in the world, caused by heavy metal toxicities. Some things that include heavy metals is anything you're eating out of a can. Soy is very high in heavy metals because it actually stores soybeans in aluminum in aluminum tanks, on top of the fact they're already high in heavy metals. All right? Fish. Heavy metals. So I know you think you're doing better because you're pescatarian. You got off the pork. It's a great step, but you still ultimately want to get off of the fish and the tuna. Okay? The shrimp, all that stuff. Okay? And then neurological issues, very important. If your nervous system's damaged, it throws everything out of whack. Next, colon cleansing detox. So you want to get the heavy metals out your body. You want to get the colon cleansed because a lot of us have our colon's backed up and has toxins that's just sitting in there for 10, 20 years. That's when y'all see these dramatic testimonials I post. You're like, yo, how they lose 30 pounds in 2 months? How they lose 50 pounds in 3 months? I posted one other day, lost 60 pounds in like 3 months. How? That's not even healthy. Yes, it is. When you've never detoxed your colon, the first 20, 30 pounds come off easy because that was just shit backed up in your stomach and in your intestines. Let's keep it real. A lot of you bloated and got beer bellies because your colon and your intestines is clogged up. A lot of you lose 2, 3, 5, 10 inches on your waistline and be down 3 pant sizes if you just detox your colon properly. To get the waste out your body. And also, if anybody's telling you can detox without losing weight, that's not a real detox. And if you're worried about losing weight when you're detoxing, you're worried about the wrong things. Right now, you need to be worried about healing your body. You can always gain the weight back. Right now, you might need to Yeah, you might be already skinny and you want to gain weight. Right now, you need to do a proper detox where you may lose 5-10 pounds, but it'll be worth it because now your body's healthier. Now you can build back the weight in a healthy manner. All right? When you cleanse the colon, it's going to remove toxins in your body, which is going to boost your energy and your immune system. And when your colon's backed up, it's going to send negative signals to your brain, which is going to cause you to have mental health issues. Okay? All right? Next, we need to improve our blood flow and circulation. When you improve your blood flow and circulation, this is going to help your cells get more oxygen to prevent damaged cells in a specific area of the body. All right? When you have poor blood flow and poor circulation, the cells aren't going to get enough oxygen. This is going to cause damaged cells in that particular area of the body in a cluster, and this is what the doctors are going to consider disease. All right? If you have a tumor, I don't care where it's at, that means you have damaged cells in that specific area of the body because they weren't getting enough oxygen. They weren't getting enough oxygen because you had too much inflammation in the body, too much mucus built up in the body. So because of that inflammation and that mucus, it made your arteries and your blood, it's hard, the oxygen's trying to get through, but it's like, I can't get to it. And the cells is like, please. And then they just die, right? Was that a good illustration? Comment some ones. Keeping it real with you. All right, so heavy metal detox, colon cleansing detox. We need to improve our blood flow and circulation. I highly would recommend starting with the 30-day detox and reset, which comes with the Ultimate Bundle, which you get for free if you sign up for the Holistic Health University today for the flash sale. And again, you also get the whole full month of March for free, your next payment of only $29.99 to save your life, your family's life, kids' life, everything. Hey. You got options, okay? Hopefully y'all taking notes. Dang, I think I should I just close it off? I think I'd be giving out too much free game. Too much free game, all right. So we just talked about inflammation in the body, because when you have inflammation in the body, this damages healthy cells. It damages your healthy cells, it damages the tissue in your body, and it damages your organs. It also causes pain. Your body cannot produce pain without inflammation. Somebody write that down. Your body cannot produce pain without inflammation. So if you got back pain, knee pain, ankle pain, whatever pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, you have inflammation. All right? We need to remove the highly acidic foods. The acidic foods cause inflammation in the body and reduces your body's ability to produce digestive enzymes, which will cause digestive illnesses. So when you're eating highly acidic foods, you're going to end up going to the doctor. They're going to tell you got IBS, Crohn's, GERD, diverticulitis, whatever other names the doctors make up, because you're eating these highly acidic foods. Then you need to cut down on the mucus-forming foods. The mucus buildup in your body causes chronic respiratory illnesses, COPD, poor blood flow like we just talked about, and then that goes into the inflammation and everything. All right? Follow me. Somebody comment. Free game. Make sure y'all listening. Make sure y'all listening. Okay? Sheesh. Sheesh. Now, we need to be careful with things we eat. That's why a lot of my videos is stop eating this. Pay attention. Stop eating this. Because, again, I can tell you all the best things, but if you're eating all the wrong things and then just throwing healthy stuff on top of it, you're never going to help yourself. Because now your colon's all backed up, and now you're just throwing walnuts on top of it. And you're just throwing sea moss. So I'm going to take a scoop of sea moss at night because T-Walk said so after you go to Popeyes, right? You're not going to... Like, well, I've been taking sea moss and I ain't getting no benefits. Well, that's because you're starting your day with Honey Nut Cheerios every single day. So, therefore, the sea moss ain't able to do what it's supposed to do. I hate to break it to you. All right? Put the Frosted Flakes down. Put the Rice Krispie treat down at your desk. All right? Put the Cheez-Its down. And now we can talk about some healing. But, yes, we want to watch out for what's called MAP. MAP, like map, like a map. This is called modified air packaging. Modified air packaging uses CO2, carbon dioxide, and monoxide to keep the products lasting longer. Right? That's why you can buy a bag of chips now. As long as you don't pop that seal, which removes the carbon dioxide and monoxide from it, them chips they're gonna stay good. As long as you don't pop that seal of the MAP, the modified air packaging process that was done on it. You'll be good. This is in your meats. It's in many things. Your cookies. All these things. That's why they seal tight, okay? And this is going to cause heart issues. Notice a lot of things cause heart issues, which is why heart disease is the #1 killer in the world. Heart attacks, heart-related issues, right? This is also going to cause respiratory issues because when you're breathing in carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, it's going to mess up your lungs and your respiratory tract, okay? So be careful with that. Be careful with allergy medicine. Go to some of your favorite, most popular allergy medicines, pills that y'all are taking. Y'all know my phrase, get freaky when you're grocery shopping. Go to the medicine aisle, get freaky, smack that box, hit it from the back, bend it over, arch the back, put your face in it, and you will realize the main ingredient in most of these allergy medications is lactose monohydrate. Lactose monohydrate. Next time you go to the Target or something, go to the allergy medicine section, start flipping around the allergy packs, and you'll see, damn, he was right. Lactose monohydrate. Lactose monohydrate. And then you realize you thought you was vegan. Not realizing you was taking allergy medicine. And lactose monohydrate is nothing but milk sugar. It's a fancy word for milk sugar. So you have been taking milk sugar, which is the #1 ingredients go in order from most to least. Your allergy medications, the #1 ingredient on most of them is lactose monohydrate. So you have been consuming milk sugar to get rid of your sneeze. Imagine that. Imagine that. Sick world. Somebody comment sick world. Because you would never know if it wasn't for some weirdo on Instagram like me. If it wasn't for some weird dude who was a loser and had no life and just liked to read a lot, you might not ever, you got grandparents, you got moms, you got family members that done passed away and died and never knew this. So, I'll be the weirdo on Instagram. Milk sugar. Okay? But these things are approved. They got that FDA stamp. The herbs ain't got the FDA stamp. People are like, well, the herbs you sell, are they FDA approved? Well, they FDA approved. No. Because they don't get FDA approved. But what I can tell you is something you can easily research, but people don't read. 100,000 plus people die per year from FDA approved drugs. Then I want you to look up how many people pass away from herbs per year. And you won't be able to find a document. You won't be able to find those numbers and statistics. You won't. Look it up. How many people die from herbs per year? You're going to be looking for pages like, damn, I can't find any knocking. Nobody says anything about how many people pass away from herbs per year. You won't find it. But if you look up how many people die from FDA-approved drugs per year, it is estimated that 100,000 plus to 200,000 people pass away from FDA-approved drugs per year. Right. So when you ask me if my herbs are FDA-approved, no, they're not. Now, go get your FDA-approved products and then do that and then come crying back to me once they done caused your kidney and your liver to be messed up and then sign up for my university and follow the liver and kidney protocol. I got you. But that's like hustling backwards. Why would you do that? Just listen to the crazy weird dude in the first place. But I don't know. You got options. You got options. All right? 95% of all Americans ages 55 years or older are on at least one prescription pill. 95% of all Americans 55 or older are on at least one prescription pill. And 85% estimated, probably closer to 90, all ages, any age of the population is on a pill. An FDA-approved pill for illness. So we can come to the conclusion that at least 90% of people are unhealthy. Right? 90% of people are unhealthy. And 95% of people are considered broke. So you ain't got success in your health. You ain't got success in your financially, which causes more stress. And you just all out of whack. This is why in the university I also teach you 10 different streams of income. So you can get your money up also. So that $29.99 you spend per month, you're going to learn how to manage your funds, ways to repair your credit, Turo if you got a car laying around to make money with that, Airbnb, real estate, how to read stock charts, day trade, swing trade, crypto, how to get started with that if you haven't yet. So you might want to, but you got options. You always got options. All right? Okay? Heart disease. Let's break this down. This is one of my favorites to do because it's sad, right? I have to find humor in these sad things to keep me from being too depressed about this reality that we live in. Okay? Let's go in order. Top 4. You ready for your top 4 killers in the world? Top 4. Number 1, heart-related issues, heart disease, heart attack. Number 1 killer in the world. Number 1. Take this off. Heart disease, heart-related issues, number 1 cause of death in the world. Cancer, number 2 cause of death in the world. And what do you think? What do you think the 3rd leading cause of death in the world is? Medical malpractice, doctors. And what do you think the 4th leading cause of death in the world is? These are easily researchable facts. I put it on the videos when I make the TikToks, when I make the reels. Pills. And these are not like people just ODing on them. These are pills that were prescribed from the doctors, the 3rd leading cause of death. Prescribed the pills, which are the 4th leading cause of death, and said, this is the pill you need for this health issue that you have. This is the dosage that you need. And this is what kills people. So we're not talking about people that just recklessly popping pills and popping perks and all that. No, we're talking about the actual. So heart disease is the number 1 killer in the world. Cancer, the number 2 killer in the world. You get heart disease and you get cancer. And what's the logical thing to do? Well, I got the number 1 killer in the world. I got the number 2 killer in the world. Oh, I'm going to run to the number 3 leading cause of death in the world, the doctors. Because that makes sense. That makes sense, don't it? You have the number 1 cause of death in the world, heart disease, heart attack, heart-related issues, or you have the number 2 leading, or you have both. Or you have the number 2 leading cause of death, cancer, and you run to the number 3rd leading cause of death in the world, the doctors, and you feel safe. And then the 3rd leading cause of death in the world says, don't worry, I'm going to put you on the number 4 leading cause of death in the world. Have these pills. Don't you feel better now? And you walk out, you got a little pep in your step. Oh, he was so nice. The 3rd leading killer in the world, he's been killing a lot of people. He's so nice to me, though. He's so nice. And he even offered me free tickets to the 4th leading cause of death in the world. Imagine that. Somebody comment, free game. Y'all know my analogy. I like to use Halloween, right? You're running from Michael Myers. Michael Myers, you know, he just walking, but he gonna get you. That's no matter how fast he's walking. You're running from Michael Myers. You say, "Oh, Michael's coming! Oh! Let me go knock on this door and see if they'll help me. Hey, Jason Voorhees, Michael's coming. You think you can help me? What? You want to kill me too? Ah! Now you're running from Michael and Jason Voorhees. Heart disease, cancer. Number 1 leading cause of death. Number 2 leading cause of death. Now you're running from them. Should I hide in this shed and stop so they can catch me? Because they both just walk. But let me bang on this door. Freddy Krueger. I know you'll help me. The number 3 leading cause of death. Michael and Jason Voorhees are after me. Freddy. You got me, right? You got me? Ah! And then you run again. And then you run to the 4th leading cause of death. Yo, it's sick. It's sick. Yo. Come on now. Sometimes I gotta do these little analogies to get y'all's attention, right? So boom, we already figured that out. Next, you get breast cancer, you get liver issues, you get kidney issues. What do the doctors do? Oh, you think you might have a liver issue? You might have a kidney issue. You might have breast cancer. But we're not sure. So we're going to perform a biopsy. And you know what that means? We're just going to cut off a piece. We're going to cut off a piece of your liver. Cut off a piece of your kidney. Cut off a piece of your breast. We're going to test it. Because we think you might. We don't really know. You said you have these symptoms? Okay, we might have this. So let's do a biopsy. We cut off a piece of this. Okay, let's test it. Oh, it turns out, Mrs. Jones, you actually don't have kidney or liver disease, and you don't have breast cancer. So, that piece we cut off, well, let's just throw that in the trash because we can't put it back. That makes sense, right? This is why we got to learn how to self-diagnose ourselves. And we got to stay away from acidic food also, as I talked about previously, right? Meat, high in uric acid, dairy, high in lactic acid, starch, high in carbonic acid, beans, high in phytic acid. So pretty much every meal of the day, you're having acid. Then you say, well, T-Wog, I can't seem to figure out why I have acid reflux. Well, Mrs. Robinson, you have acid every single meal of the day, every snack of the day, and you can't figure out why you have inflammation, which inflammation is just too much acid in the body. When you have gout and arthritis, look it up. What causes gout? What causes arthritis? Too much uric acid in the body. You have a condition called hyperuricemia, meaning you have uric acid built up in the body. What foods cause uric acid then? If you're telling me I have gout and arthritis, you would think the doctor, instead of just giving me this pill, he might say, and tell me what foods cause high levels of uric acid in the body. But no, just take this pill. Well, all meat, including fish, is high in uric acid. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Broccoli is high in uric acid. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be... Asparagus is high in uric acid. So, if you got inflammation, arthritis, gout, instead of just taking the pills the doctor told you, you might want to lay off of those things that cause high uric acid. Then a lot of people deal with allergies. So we talked about allergy medicine. You always tell me what not to do, but you never tell me what to do, even though I got thousands of free videos telling you exactly what to do. And I do these lives every single day, right? So I talked about allergy medicine and how the main ingredient is lactose monohydrate, which is milk sugar. So what do you need to do to stop allergies naturally? Make sure you got your notepad. Rosemary leaf, stinging nettle, butter burr. You can get that in a tincture. You can do a tincture, drop it, boom. Now you avoid the milk sugar. Say it one more time, because you got to make sure you're paying attention when you're listening to me. Got to make sure you're paying attention. Rosemary leaf, stinging nettle, butter burr. And somebody who's really paying attention, who's really nice and considerate will comment it in the comment section. Let's keep it moving. Comment some ones if you're paying attention. And then you say, well, I'm going to use apple cider vinegar. Well, guess what? I've been posting brand new testimonies for 3 years and 3 months straight, dramatic ones, more than anybody I know. People no longer having cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, off metformin, off insulin, off anxiety medications, no longer having any of these health issues. And not once have I ever had any of them use apple cider vinegar. Okay? So that must determine that it's not needed. Apple cider vinegar dehydrates your muscles. It also dehydrates your organs. It also causes a buildup of waste in your kidneys, which causes your kidneys not to be able to filter toxins properly from your body like it's supposed to. So why would I use that to help somebody heal themselves naturally? That doesn't make any sense. That sounds like working backwards. Now, initially, you may feel some stomach relief. You may lose some weight, but weight loss and a little bit of stomach relief does not mean that you're healing your body. I hate to break it to you. All right? Yeah, somebody commented. Yeah, I like to teach in a way that makes you work for it a little bit. I don't like to enable you, because if I enable you, you're less likely to take it and go. That's why the way I structure my videos sometimes, I do it on purpose. Like I see the comments, I do it on purpose, because it creates engagement. It creates y'all to really watch it and think about it and research yourself. Right? I can't do everything for you. I mean, I could, but I do most. Right? You got eye issues. First, when you're looking at your phone like I am, and you got your laptop and other phones and all that, protect your eyes. That blue light is going to damage your eyes. The blue light is also going to increase your insulin resistance. Right? Cause your insulin levels, cause diabetes in short, right? So, if you want to help your eyes improve, walnuts are great. They're high in selenium. They protect the lenses of your eyes. Glutamine from the walnuts repairs the damaged nerves in your eyes. Then you can eat kale, which releases tryptophan. Am I talking too quick? Then you eat kale, which releases tryptophan, which relaxes the nerves in your eyes. Then you can use the herb ginkgo biloba, or ginkgo leaf. Yeah. Which increases blood flow to the retina of your eyes. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? You're going to have to watch the replay. I wanted to make this quick, but then I just start going. I start adding in extra stuff. Remember, if you like this, baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. I tell y'all, I'll be on my Mary J. I sacrifice for you, dedicate my life to you. Y'all got that? Children born with health issues. Oh, this is a good topic. Because the comments I see, well, my grandma, she been eating hot dogs and cigarettes and she lived to be 110. So I'm going to just do that. Well, there's a less likely chance that you get that same opportunity. Every generation, the genes are weaker, the DNA is weaker. Your immune system's weaker. Your life expectancy is lower. The food is less quality. The food is less nutritious. So yeah, your grandma lived to be 96 with no health issues. There's a much, much, much lower chance that you get that same opportunity because of everything that I just said. Now, so food weakens your genes and weakens your DNA over time. Okay? This food that's lacking nutrients. That's another thing. Many of us are eating. We're high body fat. You feel full. Hate to break it to you, you're still malnourished. I know when you think of malnourishment and all that stuff, you think of the little kids in Africa on the infomercials late at night with the skin and bones with the bellies. Well, I got news for you. You're malnourished also. You just eat high calories, empty, nutritionally, foods that lack nutrition. All right? But high calories, so you're still malnourished. Hate to break it to you. All right? So this could be an issue why children are born with birth defects. On top of that, sperm. I did a video on this a while ago. We're about to get deep. Be prepared. Be prepared. Sperm is 25% cerebral spinal fluid. So next time, for the fellas, when you masturbate and do your thing and you see the sperm, right, just realize that's your brain. Right? So, sperm is 20. Why is that? What is he talking about? Sperm's 25% cerebral spinal fluid. Yes. So you know how they say, I got some, she was giving me some brain. No, actually, you're giving her some brain, literally. When you shoot up in her, you're literally giving her some of your brain. You're giving her 25% of your brain. 25% cerebral spinal fluid is what sperm is. Okay? So she wasn't giving you brain. You was giving her brain. Whether it's in her mouth or her private, you know? Okay, why is this important? What is he talking about? Well, we just talked about how food's lacking nutrients, which causes DNA, your genetics, to be weaker over time, which is why children can be born with birth defects. So if your sperm is 25% cerebral spinal fluid, which travels from your brain, cerebral brain, spinal, spine, fluid, right? So it travels from your brain down through your spine and out through your boom, boom, if you ain't got erectile dysfunction, right? So what this does is, guess what this does? How does a child created? This cerebral spinal fluid, which came from the man's brain, then mixes with the woman's eggs, who in many cases, the eggs are damaged because of her poor nutrition, the preservatives, the artificial flavors, the natural flavors, the sweeteners, all the sugar, the weed that she was smoking, the cigarettes, the liquor that you have been smoking and using and drinking, and the harmful food, the McDonald's you've been eating for the past 10, 20, 30 years before you got pregnant, and you never detoxed before you got pregnant. So that stuff is still in your system. So guess what? Your eggs are damaged and they're weak. And you're mixing your weak eggs with the man's cerebral spinal fluid, his brain, All right? The child consumes the amniotic fluid. Okay? The amniotic fluid is cloudy. The child can also taste the amniotic fluid, and it tastes like shit, which is why premature births are on the rise. Because the child's like, yo, what? Child, why is it so cloudy? Get me out of here, please. Banging on the belly. And you're like, you know, you got 3 more months. I don't know what you're talking about, lady. It's crazy in here. I gotta get the fuck out of here. This ain't normal. I know I'm just being boring. I'm just getting consciousness, but I already know this ain't right. This is why premature birth is on the rise. Keeping it real with you. Okay? All right? Somebody comment some 100 emojis. All right? You be knowing too much. I'm just keeping it real with you. Now, let's circle back to why the cerebral spinal fluid is important. All right? Because we determined cerebral spinal fluid is the man's brain. It's mixing with the weak egg. On top of that, the child's consuming unhealthy amniotic fluid for 7 months in most cases. Premature births are on the rise. So the child never really got the nutrients it needed because it got out early. On top of that, you cut the umbilical cord way too quick. So it didn't get the nutrients and the DNA that it needed. You're cutting off the child's DNA when you cut off the umbilical cord that quick, okay? Now, this child. Now, you ladies, okay? You lay up with dudes, right? How many of y'all in here got baby dads, right? Okay? Comment some ones if you got a baby dad. Whether you with him or not, right? Maybe he's your husband. Maybe you went and married the fool. I'm joking. But in many cases, I mean, we watch Maury. We seen Jerry Springer. We watch Hollywood Unlocked and all this, whatever, World Star. We see enough, right? So, ladies, you have a baby dad. And what you say about the baby dad? I mean, in a lot of cases, when you get with your girls, when you get with your family, he ain't shit. He crazy. He weird. Can't stand him. He got mental health issues. He ain't right. Right? You say all these things about your baby dad, about how his brain ain't functioning right. You talk nothing but shit about your baby dad's brain and how he ain't right in the head and how he's sick and he's disgusting and he's unintelligent and he's a dumbass. Right? You do nothing but belittle his consciousness and his existence on earth. And you tell everybody how he's a dumbass, he's a stupid, idiot, motherfucking ass. Boom! And then he does what? He shoots his dumb, idiotic, stupid, unintelligent, dumbass brain up into you, his cerebral spinal fluids. So when your child comes out and they're a little off, well, you already said your baby dad, his brain wasn't right, and he was a dumbass and a stupid idiot, and he has functional autism and all this stuff, right? You already said that about your baby dad. And then you let him shoot his cerebral spinal fluid up into you to mix with your weak eggs, your damaged eggs. I'm joking, but I'm being serious too at the same time. I just teach in a way to where it catches your attention, right? So you got this crazy brain mixed with this weak, damaged egg. Boom, that creates a child in your stomach. Your stomach has trash in it, all in your body. So your amniotic fluid is toxic as hell. The child grows in this toxic amniotic fluid for 7-9 months. It's cloudy, it tastes nasty, it's lacking nutrients, it's toxic. Right? Then the child comes out, in many cases premature. Then you cut off you follow me? Cut the umbilical cord off quick. And then on top of that, then the doctors got to give him the shots and this and that and put all these heavy metals up in the baby. And then we wonder why birth defects are on the rise. and then we blame God. Instead of preparing, I want to get pregnant. Let me detox my body, cleanse, get these toxins out of my body. Let me make sure I choose a baby's father who I don't think his brain is undeveloped, right? Because he's about to shoot his brain up into me and shoot the club up with his brain, okay? So this will give, and then you need to actually be doing blood tests. So actually, even before you get in a relationship, you really should get your blood test and know your blood type, because certain blood types are always going to create birth defects. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth, right? This is why in many cases, if you see a family, I know some people personally. Say you see a family, right? Or you know somebody, right? And let's say they have 3 kids. And this couple, they've been together, all 3 kids, they have the same mom and dad. They've been together, all 3 kids are by both of them, right? No step, no half, none of that, right? And you will find in many cases, if one of the children has autism or a disability, out of the 3 kids, at least 2 of them are going to have the same or similar disabilities or birth defects. Why? Because that man and that woman, their blood types don't match up, on top of everything else that I just said. So it's a much higher rate of possibility that whether they have 3 kids, 5 kids, 10 kids, it's going to be a 65 to 85% chance, or 65 to 85% of their children will all have similar health issues. So it actually is important that before you fall in love with somebody, before you start having intercourse unprotected and things like this, you might want to check these things so that you can lessen the chances of your child having birth defects. Am I getting too deep? Somebody comment some ones if you're getting some free game, all right? All right? Somebody comment some ones. Somebody comment some ones. Yeah. Yeah, and don't think just because, I just found out I'm pregnant. All right, I'm not drinking, I'm not eating unhealthy anymore. You still need a detox before, because all these toxins are still in your body. Okay? So, I think we're going to wrap it up there. That was about an hour of free game. If y'all like that, you ain't seen nothing yet, I highly recommend. As of right now, you got about, 11? So, West Coast time, it's 8. So, you got about 4 hours left. Join the Holistic Health University, where I take you from beginner to expert on holistic health. 20 plus hours of holistic health modules and courses. I also teach you 10 different streams of income so you can get your pockets right. Weekly Zoom consultations with me where you can talk to me on video with your camera on, with your mic on. All right, you get access to the private Telegram, Facebook group, all that, so you can heal, feel better, have more energy, get your family, your kids on the right track, get your husband, your wife, your mom, your grandma on the right track. And if any of y'all come down with an issue, unfortunately, you will have a place to go, because you'll know, cousin Teresa just got cancer. Don't worry, I'm part of T-Walks University. Let me log into my account. Let me go to the cancer module. Boom, watch the video. I already explains it at the end. Let me screenshot that protocol. Boom. Okay, so she needs this herb, this herb, this herb. This is how she makes them in the T5. Okay, and then the links in the Telegram group and in the private Facebook group to order the herbs. Bang, I know their quality because T-Walk recommends them. Cool, okay. Oh, and then these amino acids might assist. Okay, here's the link for those. This is how many milligrams, this is how many IUs. Okay, great. Oh, and this is how they do the detox. Okay, and this, she should be fruit fast 3 days. And then, okay. And now, cousin Teresa ain't got to stretch as much. Okay, the modules work. You have to watch the tutorial. If you're watching them from your phone, once you click them, it doesn't autoplay. So you click it, it'll look like nothing loads. Once you click it, you scroll to the bottom of the screen. It's right there at the bottom of the screen to press play. But again, that's why we have to pay attention, because the tutorial is in the first module of the university. It's also pinned in the top of the Telegram group, and it's also pinned in the top of the Facebook group. All right. Yeah. So if y'all got some value, comment some ones. Again, I seen 2 people say you're unable to get it to play. I just explained that to you. It just doesn't autoplay. When you click the module on your phone, if I have my phone, I think my other phone's dead. I will show you. I think it's dead. Oh, it's not. Actually, it's on 1%. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Show you how easy it is. Come on. Oh Wi-Fi's off. Come on, don't die. Come on. You got some value? Okay, cool. Cool. Bang. So look, on your phone, dang, y'all see that? See your phone? So those of y'all that say it don't work, it works. Watch. See that? Now watch. When I click it, boom, you're going to be like, why is it not loading? It looks like nothing's happened. You click it, it just looks gray. It did load. It's at the bottom of the screen right there. Boom. It just doesn't autoplay. Now you click play.
Hey, what is up? Just
right there. Boom. Got it? And then see the Facebook group and the Telegram group. You click that, it will take you right to it. You click that, it'll take you right to the Facebook group. So you can request to join. We'll approve you. Holistic Health University. Bang. See the tab that says features right there? That's where all your important stuff is. All right? How to follow the detox protocol. The link to the detox, the free bundle that you get. All right? Best protein powder that I recommend. Best skin, hair, household cleaners, dish detergent. There's the link for that. Best laundry detergent. Link for that. How to make the watermelon sea moss juice. All that. Best juicer. Best carbon filter. Food guide. Foods to eat versus foods to avoid. Everything you need. You can ask questions all day, every day. Anxiety, high blood pressure, depression, free ebook in there. Libido bundle ebook in there, all for free. All right? Ultimate Detox bundle. $500 worth of value right there for free. A lot of the testimonials y'all seen over the past 2 years was just from that because that was the only program I had at the time. So tens of thousands of testimonials just from the Ultimate Alkaline Detox bundle, which I used to sell for $50, which is $500 worth of programs. You get it for 100% free when you join the Holistic Health University. And again, sign up today, no code necessary. You get all that stuff for free, but you also get the month of March for free. Your next payment isn't until April 14th. It's never been done before. That's a fact. It's a fact. Yeah, you get the detox bundle in there. Please be respectful, women, ladies. Come on now, what are we talking about? Because if I come on your live and say, how big are your titties? It will be an issue and all that, right? If I go into a woman's live and say, hey, how big are your breasts? Me too, T-Walk the Hawk. But a woman can come on my live and say, how big is your penis, right? And it's cool, right? Be respectful. I don't want to have to block you. Wouldn't want to have to do that. Right? Because what you say? What's the word? That's double standard. It's the double standard for men. Well, let's not go there. That's why I'm happy Busta Rhymes threw that water at that chick that grabbed his ass. Because if he goes and grabs a woman's ass, he probably going to jail and canceled and everything else. If he went up and grabbed a random woman's butt. But if she do it to him, he ain't supposed to do nothing. Nah, I'm at least going to hit you with some water. You're going to feel this liquid. Anyways, I'm off here. Y'all know what to do. Y'all got a few hours left. Links in the bio. Come on now. I'll let y'all later. Peace out. Y'all know my phrase. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Because it's that simple. I don't believe in if, try, can't, almost, or maybe. I get it done. No excuses, nothing to it. But to do it, point your finger in the mirror if you blew it. Take accountability. All right? I'm on a holistic mission of self-healing, and I can't deny, won't even lie, it's the best feeling. Self-healing is the best feeling, right? You wouldn't know because you don't know why you ain't feeling right. It's probably because your acidity's on infinity. pH lower than Cinco, but they ain't feeling me. So let me slow it up. Trade acidic junk for alkaline food and watch your pH levels going up. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. You don't need prescription pills. Just need some herbs with some sunlight. With a plant-based diet, yeah, you should try it. T. Walker have you feeling brand new. You can't deny it. You ever heard of sarsaparilla, burdock, sea moss? Few of my top picks from the herb shop. Bladderwrack, yellow dock with some stinging nettle. Come on, it's time to detox from all the heavy metals. Let's start treating your body like a temple. The holistic God. Do what you got to do. It's simple. Peace.